Breaking overnight, a violent day across the city of Austin. 4 people killed, 2 officers shot, all in less than 12 hours.
We strongly believe one suspect is responsible for all of the incidents.
The police chase and crash that finally brought that suspect into custody.
The police say the crime scenes expand to San Antonio. Questions surfacing this morning as to why he brought this chaos and this murder to Austin.
The suspect is in custody and no longer poses a threat to our Austin community.
Well, hours of fear are now over. Austin police have captured the person they believe is responsible for the shooting spree here in Austin and a double murder in San Antonio.
Now, police have not identified the accused gunman yet, nor the victims, nor how he knew the people that he allegedly killed. Bexar County Sheriff's Office says, though, it all started in the San Antonio area. A man and a woman were found dead in a home east of San Antonio. Now, the sheriff did not say how they died, but did describe the scene as grisly. And then there was a violent 12 hours in Austin, ending with 2 double homicides. 1 civilian, a bicyclist shot, 2 officers shot, a police chase, and a crash that finally brought that suspect into custody. Now, investigators say the suspect shot an Austin ISD police officer outside of Northeast Early College High School. Look at that right there. You can see the bullet holes inside the windshield. This could have been much worse. Fortunately, the glass stopped those bullets. He was just shot in the leg. Now, that happened around 11 a.m. We've confirmed that officer will survive. Students and staff did go on lockdown for several hours before they were finally able to go home. Classes and school activities canceled today, but campus will be open for students and staff who want to be on campus for, quote, any reason.
And the second incident happened in South Austin off of Shadywood Drive. Police say they received multiple calls for help around noon yesterday. They arrived and found a man and a woman who had been shot. Now, one of the victims did make it to the hospital, but neither survived the shooting. Again, it's not clear if the suspect knew the victims, what this connection was. Maybe it was completely random. We're not sure yet. At that time, though, police had not yet connected the shootings to one single suspect. And from there, the suspect allegedly headed further southwest, where he shot someone riding their bike on Slaughter Lane in the Circle C subdivision. Police say the cyclists called 911 themselves. That cyclist should be able to recover, but scary moments there. And that brings us to the second double homicide location and where police made the first contact with the suspect.
The Austin police got into a shootout with the suspect at a home on Austral Loop in southwest Austin in the Circle C neighborhood there. And that's where we find KVUE's Eric Pointer. Eric, tell us, what did police say happened where you are?
So, Rob, Yvonne, I want to get right to the action that's happening right now. We know that we've seen new investigators come within the past 15 minutes, and there's been a lot of movement there by the crime scene tape. There have been different, like I said, forensics investigators and other police officers who have just gotten here. So definitely still an active scene. They're getting fresh perspectives and new people here, again, to work on that investigation. But what we've been told so far from the Austin Police Interim Chief, Robin Henderson, that all these details are preliminary. But here is what we know so far about what happened. Officers got a call around 6:45 about a burglary, and they arrived in less than 10 minutes to this home here on Austral Loop. And we are also, it's near the intersection of La Crosse Avenue and Mopac, and Slaughter Lane is not too far away as well. Police say that officers found a man here when they got here, and he started shooting at them. Officers shot back, but they did not hit the man. Then officers called for backup and EMS because one of the officers was hit. That officer is going to be okay. And in that time that happened, they say the suspect got away and took off in a car. Police chased the accused gunman until he crashed his car on State Highway 45 and FM 1826. Henderson said that the officers took him into custody and that he did have a gun on him. And police say that they found 2 people dead inside of that home here on Austral Loop. Now, right now, we're still waiting to learn the name of the gunman, the name of those 4 victims who were killed in that shooting spree, and what, if any, connection they have to one another. Rob, Yvonne?
All right, thank you. I know, right? And I have friends in that area. I live in that area, and they were saying, we see a spotlight, and there are helicopters. What's going on? And so that's when I checked on KVUE and realized what had transpired.
And again, that person is in custody, so no more danger to the public, but we're thinking of all the families out there that have been devastated. Eric Pointer Live, thank you very much. We want to give you, again, a quick recap of the events because it's confusing to everybody. We understand that. Austin police say they believe, well, again, one person is responsible for 4 shootings across the Austin area and a double murder in San Antonio. Now, in total, 6 people are dead between Austin and San Antonio. 3 people are shot, a police officer, an ISD officer, and a bicyclist. All 3 are expected to survive. That person, again, in custody, facing capital murder charges.
And of course, we're going to keep asking questions about the shootings because there are plenty still. We're going to try to get those questions answered first and foremost. But we want you to be the first to know the latest by downloading our KVUE app, signing up for notifications so that you can be alerted on your phone.